yeah, you can be satisfied with where you're at, but then there's always like now that you open this door for being a business owner, self starter, it's like, well, what else can I take on? So what has that been like for you? So you were obviously an author, and we'll put links to your
Yeah.
books down below, but it's like okay, so you picked up a chainsaw, you got a trailer, and it's like, okay, what else can I take on? What's been your journey like towards now you're in the entrepreneur world, now you're looking to expand, take on more things. I mean, you know me, I do a billion freaking things all the time.
Right.
Like it's like,
Yeah.
so what is it? What has that process been like for you?
Man, that's just the part that's so amazing because it's like mostly it's like if you have a job, I'll speak for myself. When I had a job, maybe I had enough time for another job that was part-time. And you could have like two jobs. And then
Little
some people are
side
like
hustle
I'm
things. Like you
working
have your
three
side hustle.
jobs.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. But it's like, well, in this realm, I can literally do as much as I want, especially if I like delegate things out and I can invest in projects that only need a few hours a month. And so I always had this like creative side, but I was never confident enough to put myself out there with my creative endeavors, like as an artist, let's say. I wasn't confident enough to put myself out there as an artist until I put myself out there as just basically like a tradesman. It's like a blue collar entrepreneur. Because then I finally had to stand in front of someone and say, this is what I believe I'm worth. It's X amount of dollars, and I'm going to provide this service for it, regardless of whatever, how much time it takes. And then I had to sit there and I had to keep doing that. And I'm like, you know what? This is a good muscle. And so I had written a book about how to travel the world. And so I started a little thing that doesn't do anything now, but it was a big part of the beginning of this journey. I started what's called Talisman Travel Co. You can go to talismantravelco.com and I just put my book up there and I put my ability. I said I will do one-on-one coaching sessions with you and help you get over the obstacles that you have in the way of achieving your travel dreams because travel is going to unlock an unbelievable amount of things for you, especially if you want to do it. So if you don't want to have a meeting with me for whatever, $75, then buy my book for $15 on Amazon. Here it is. And I put free sessions out there and I got about a dozen free sessions from like friends and community members that are like, sure, I'll sit down. And then I was doing one-on-one coaching basically for free. A couple people gave me a tip, but I started to do one-on-one coaching for this thing that I basically used to have more passion about than anything else in the world. It's travel. And I was like, oh my God, now people are sitting down with me and I'm literally a consultant making
Yep.
money from my laptop, teaching what I know. And at this time I would have been like, I don't know anything, but I'm like, okay. And then once I did that, I was like, you know what? I am from the Rio Grande Valley of South Texas. It's a very, very unique part of the United States. And I want to hear more stories and poems from the people of that region. So I started voicesoftheRioGrandeValley.com. And you can buy the books on Amazon. We've just put out the second year of Voices of the RGV, where we have true stories and poems from writers and poets from the Rio Grande Valley. And these two books, you can go buy them online. I self-published them. They're out there. And the other thing, this so it's like little ideas come and go, and I'm like, but I've been trying to follow through to like not just plant the seed and then avoid it, but like or abandon it, but to keep watering it. And then because this like landscaping business, this small tree and brush removal business that I have, it wasn't I wasn't getting as much clients as I needed to fund my whole life. And there's like equipment involved, like trailer and hauling all this brush away. There was a man that I hired when we were selling one of our homes to paint the bathtubs because the realtor's like, you got to paint these old bathtubs. Okay, this man came in and he professionally prepped and sprayed these bathtubs in the shower, and it was not cheap. And because we had three bathrooms, he came to my house three times. Anyway, I got to know this man. He's a self-employed, he works for himself. He doesn't have any employees, but he's like works for himself. He's done this for years and years and years. He can make as much money as he wants, whether he wants to work 10 hours a day or 3 hours a day. His phone always rings, and he drives around in a simple truck with a bunch of tools, and he basically can write his own destiny. And so when I got laid off, I messaged him very politely. I said, "Sir, you did some tubs for me. I don't know if you remember me, but I'm in a position. If you're looking for an apprentice, I'll even work for free. I would love to support you and for you to teach me what you do." And how could someone say no to that?
Hmm.
And so he was like, "Well, all right. Now I've been working for this guy for a year and a half. I'm a subcontractor for him, and we're considering transitioning the business to me eventually, but we need maybe more employees so that it's actually like a business and not just like a job that he's passing to me."
Yep.
But he's become one of my best friends, and he's about to retire. I was with him this morning, and he turned me into a craftsman. And so now I am a professional with a chainsaw, and now I'm a painter. Like I mean, I can't roll. paint with a roller very well, but I can spray paint with an air gun. Um, you know, like an MRFer, let me tell you.